everybody. It's been a long time since we've updated you. I'm sorry, I didn't realize how long it had been since we've done an update. Want you to know that things are going well and I'm healing well. We've been able to be out and about and get some places. We got to go visit the kids, and so we've been active and doing things. I've walked a few times on the treadmill, and it's getting nice enough that I can sit outside on my porch and I can do some walking around the block. So we're starting to get into the rebuilding phase of things. In that, I wanted to give you one more lesson that I learned. So it was a few weeks ago that we were in Kansas City at the hospital with my main nurse again, and she's talking to me, asking me questions about how things are going, and I told her that my pain level was a little bit high for a while, and I told her that I had done some lifting down in the basement, and she shared her opinion, her medical opinion of what I shouldn't be doing and what I should be doing, and she shared with me her opinion of what I had done and, nursey kind of things. And my wife was sitting there right next to her, nodding her head in agreement. They had similar opinions. And then she said, Dave, you have to remember, you're healing from the outside in. She says what's happening is the scars, the places where the incisions were, that's healing up, and you feel great about that. And it looks good. But you still have a lot of work to do on the inside. Your body on the inside is still getting used to the fact that, remember, I don't know if you saw it very early on, I told you, what we do with the transplant is they add a third kidney. They don't take one out. So I now have 3 kidneys. And so now there is a kidney that's on the side of inside on my stomach. And she said, don't forget that everything is getting used to the fact that there's a new organ in there. And so you're healing from the outside in, and even though it looks good on the outside, there's still work to be done on the inside. And whatever she said after that, I have no idea, because I was checked out. I was completely fascinated with what she said, and I'm automatically thinking of, wow, there's a sermon in here that just has to be brought out. It's fascinating to me how I want to fix things from the outside in too. Even now, we're at that place where we're starting to send out resumes, and we're looking at what is the next step for us in ministry, and we're looking at different options and places and all of that kind of stuff. And I want my outside world to be in order so that I can feel on my inside. I think through life we work so hard on the outside stuff so that our inside world will be at peace. And so I'm sitting there hearing her keep talking, and I'm struck with the fact that I'm so glad that Jesus works from the inside out. And that's why Proverbs 4:23, above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. That's why Deuteronomy 6, the most important thing for us to do is, hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one. Love the Lord your God with all of your heart, with all of your soul, and with all of your strength. Jesus, New Testament, Jesus is asked, what's the most important command? And he says, above all else, guard your heart and know this. Love God with everything, with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength. And by the way, the second is very closely related to it and actually flows out of the first one. Love your neighbor as yourself. Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. That's why God works from the inside out, because he wants to repair the heart first so that I can deal with outside circumstances and situations, things that are way beyond my control. And so what he invites me to do is surrender myself fully to him, and then I get to even participate with him through continued surrender. And he does more and more healing on the inside. He does more and more putting together what the world takes apart. He does more and more taking care of the angers and the frustrations and the things that happen that kind of tear us up on the inside. He works on the inside out so that when I experience healing on the inside, my outside doesn't get to the guarded heart because it's guarded by God. It's important because it's the heart. It is from the heart that I love God with all that I am, and I love others. So I'm sitting there in the doctor's office, not listening to the nurse anymore, sitting there going, in my spirit, going, oh, this is so rich. I can't believe she said that. This is so cool. I can't wait to tell people and remind people that Jesus heals from the inside out. And so our role in that obviously can't be to try harder or to fix things on the outside. Obviously, our role in that is just surrender. And Lord, I give you permission to do healing in my heart. And in my surrender, I will participate with you in you healing me by continuing in surrender and surrendering more and more as we go on. So that's where we are. I'm learning the lesson as we go. I'm letting God do the work on the inside so that I don't have to panic about what might be going on the outside. So that was my lesson that God added from the doctor's office, and I'm working on applying it. And apply it with me. Above all else, guard your heart. Everything you do flows from it. Have a great day.